What's up, guys? It's Casey Zilderman, aka Bellatrix Rock 16 here with another Hocus Pocus video for the first time in forever. Things in my life have been nuts, and I've just been going through a lot, so let me give you a quick rundown. I finished college in December, which, great feat for me. It was after an extremely long senior project that I told you guys about multiple times on here, which is why I couldn't do projects, but I'm still super proud of it. It was a big success. Everything went really well. Got an A on it. That was the best part. It was just like, please let me get a good grade. That's all I want. And it was great. It was awesome. I actually just got hired on full-time at my job, so I'm going to try to give you guys a schedule of I'll be posting 3 Saturdays a month, since I have to work 1 a month, and then 1 Friday a month, due to work again. So, because I'll be working mostly 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then I'll have 3 weekends off a month, and I have to work 1 weekend. So, I should be able to get you guys videos every Saturday, and then 1 on Friday for my 1 Friday off a month. And then anytime I take vacation, I'll try to get you guys some more videos during those weeks. Unless I'm out of town doing vacation, then I can't do them. Which I'll give you a warning about. But I'm officially graduating college at the end of next month. I'm going to be walking that big line, so I've really just been acclimating to being out of school and starting the real adulting stuff, you know, like paying off those student loans. Gotta do that. You really gotta do that. You don't want the government breathing down your neck with that. So yeah, and I got glasses, which I'm wearing for the first time in my video, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned in another video, but I'm sorry if you can see the glare from the computer or from my lamp in them. I gotta have them on. I need these. So the second thing I want to cover with you all before we get into this video is you might notice almost every video on my channel is gone, except for the discussion videos and a few of my really popular ones. That's because I did an overhaul recently, and I'm deleting every dorky video I ever made in high school off of the channel and revamping for all of this new content, which is the Hocus Pocus videos, #1. Those are going to be the main focus of the channel, is Hocus Pocus stuff. Dark Shadows coming in second, because I've got a lot of Dark Shadows fans out there who really want to see more of those. So that'll probably be next week's video, is a Dark Shadows one, but we're doing Hocus Pocus this week. I'm actually off today, that's why you guys aren't getting one on Saturday, because I have to work. And I'm going to be doing Pokemon Let's Plays, which is mostly going to be Nuzlocke. I've said this before. I finally got good editing equipment, so that's why things are going to run so much smoother now. I got new editing equipment, I got a new desk, I got a whole home office set up in here. It's awesome. So I'm not expecting those to be like huge viewing generators on here, I guess it would be the words, but I'm doing those for fun, so if you want to see me play Pokemon and actually get really frustrated and cry. No, I'm kidding. I won't cry. I might cuss. No, I won't do that either. This is a family channel. But, I'll be doing that too, but that's gonna be, I'm doing an overhaul, as you can see. I created this channel actually in high school. It's where the name came from, because Bellatrix, if you can see her behind me, I don't know which way she is, she's back there, is my favorite witch in Harry Potter, one of my favorite witches ever, and I'm still a dork over her, but I was an even bigger dork over her in high school, so that's where the channel name came from. But since I'm doing an overhaul with a fresh batch of content, it's time for a fresh channel name as well. So this is what I want you all to do for me, aside from viewing the last videos before they're gone next week. That is a thing. I'm going to be having all of those gone by next weekend. So view them while they're there. I want to poll you guys, and this is really, really, really important. Please make sure you do this. Please make sure you vote. I'm polling you guys on if I should change the channel name and to what. I have 2 options for you. Well, technically the third option, which is keeping it as it is, but the 2 options for the channel are the 4th Sanderson sister. I'll flash these on the screen if you can't see, they're right there. The 4th Sanderson sister, or the Fangirl Cave, since I'm not just doing Hocus Pocus content, but it is the main focus of the channel, so either of those would work. So at the end of this video, I'm going to put up the channel names again, including the current one, which is after Bellatrix, and you all can vote in the comments down below. I just can't make this decision on my own, so please do this for me, because I need to know what you guys want this channel name to be. I just can't make the decision by myself. I'm still attached to the name Bellatrix Rock 16, but I also want to give it a change. So please vote when the video is over, and by Saturday, April 13th, I will make the announcement for the new name, or if we are keeping the current one. And I think, yes, that is it for all of the rundown and the stuff about the poll and catching you guys up. So now we're going to dive into today's video, and I really think you guys are going to like it. So today I thought we'd focus in on another one of the Sanderson sisters. Just to let you know, this is not a theory video. Of course, you probably got that from the title. Today I'm going to be talking, well, a little bit of ranting as well, about how the middle Sanderson, the lady in red, Mary Sanderson, is the most underrated Hocus Pocus character. One could argue the kids are the most underrated, but they really do. They have their fans, and they're also the protagonists, so honestly, I'm not going to count them, because they really do. They have their own little section of fans. Most of us are here for the Sanderson sisters, myself included, but the kids do have their faction, so I'm really going to be focusing on Mary as the most underrated character, because, well, she is. As usual, feel free to disagree, because these are just my opinions. But, as usual, if you troll me, I will suck out your life force. You guys, it's not that hard to not troll and just keep scrolling. Now, let us fly into the video. So, first off, everyone has a favorite Sanderson sister, but how many of you will honestly come forward and say it is Mary? Hey, look, all two of you. Yeah, so not many of you. Myself honestly included. I'll be honest. I love her, but I love Sarah more. I mean, as you know from the videos, and that last video I made, which over 8,000 views, thank you guys. I'll bet a lot of times you'll answer, Sarah's my favorite, but, or Winifred is my favorite, but I like Mary too. She's not disliked, but a lot of folks don't really call her a favorite. And why? Well, I'd say there's a couple of reasons. One, her powers are not that impressive, which is, yeah, they're just not that impressive. Two, and honestly the bigger of the two, she doesn't have many standalone moments like the other witches. She's got great moments, don't get me wrong, but not really any to herself. But here's the thing, she's still really freaking awesome. So I'm going to break it down as to why she's underrated and the reason I think she deserves more respect. So, point number one as to why she probably isn't your favorite is her powers. Let's face it, gang, of the three Sanderson powers, hers suck. They just suck. There's no big show she can put on with these powers, no real visual or audio moment, not a zilch, zip, nothing. Which kind of blows, because Mary is awesome. I mean, of all the powers, hers are honestly the most useful for daily life. For example, you're not sure how long something has been in the fridge. No problem, give it a sniff and out it goes. You can't find that favorite blouse of yours. Well, easy as pie, just sniff it out. Lost your child at the mall while you were distracted by the newest iPhone you will never be able to afford because you have to pay bills? No problem, just sniff little Timmy out and pull him out of GameStop, because that's most likely where he's gonna be. I like her powers a lot, but they are rather unimpressive when it comes to putting on a show with them. She's always with her sisters when she uses them, which kind of blocks her from any shining moment, which again is a shame because Kathleen Najimy is a freaking talent like no other and just a genuinely sweet person all around. So yeah, that's point number one as to why you guys probably wouldn't call her a favorite. Moving on to point number two, and probably the biggest reason why poor Mary gets swept under the rug by her sisters is because she does not get many standalone moments. She has, wait for it, one. And every single one of you know which one that is. really big standalone moment, well, aside from...
I smell children.
But again, not much alone time. Winifred has I Put a Spell on You. Sarah's got Garden of Magic, which I found out is the correct name for Come Little Children, and it kind of blew my mind for a few minutes. What's Mary got? Nothing. Again, zip, zilch, nada. Nothing. During the graveyard battle, she just freaking disappears for a few minutes, and you don't see her anywhere, and all we got is Sarah and Winifred fighting the kids. Where'd she freaking go? I mean, seriously. Come on, Disney, you couldn't have thought of one more song for her? Just one, a short one about as long as Sarah's. Hers was like, what, 42 seconds? You couldn't have given her something to give this woman the screen time she deserves? Here's a scenario for you. How about a scene where she went off on her own, sniffing out the kids? Oh man, would that have been great. Oh man, maybe she accidentally got separated from the other two following their trail and she wanders around like a lost puppy. How freaking cute and funny would that have been? Just imagine Kathy Najimy making whimpering puppy noises, searching for Bet and Sarah, and I can't deal with the image. It's too freaking funny. Just visualize that for a moment. But she doesn't get that, and most of her zingers and great moments come from dialogue with the other two. And that's okay. Now let's talk about why Mary Sanderson is the most underrated character in Hocus Pocus. She's got some of the best dialogue and moments in the movie. Mary's attitude about everything is just going with the flow. Things are working out, she's happy. Imminent danger is about to befall them. She doesn't panic until the other two do. Mary is the classic middle child too. Am I right? Am I right? She works to get attention from Winnie, who's at this point the head of the family. She tries to make sure she's noticed and helpful when she can be. She gets a little jealous when Winifred every now and then gives Sarah attention, which is not often. But I digress. How freaking relatable is that for you middle children out there? Or the child outshone by their older sibling or their younger sibling. Like, they're this child prodigy and you're over here like, I did a thing. Look, I did a thing. Nobody's looking at the thing that I just did. I mean, that's Mary. That's poor Mary. And also, is she just not the most relatable character in general? I mean, let's break it down. She works to impress. And who doesn't, where work, social lives, and romance are concerned? She rejoices in being right about something, and I must say I have the same reaction when someone tells me I'm right.
There's no such thing as chunks. You're right. I'm right. So you.
Her personality is so relatable because she gets excited over the silliest things. And we all do that from time to time. And let's not forget the most relatable trait this woman has. She loves to eat. Raise your hands if you love to eat. Me too, y'all. Me too. Moving on to some of the great moments that make Mary awesome. First one is always the vacuum. She brought a whole new definition to the term, just roll with it. You know. I thought it was funny. Honestly, let's be real for a second, that vacuum was probably light years more comfortable than the brooms and the mop. I mean, you have a nice cushy vacuum bag to sit on, a little footrest, and use that cord to tie it up so no little girls can run off with it. Okay, so the cord did cause a problem there at the end. But still, way more comfortable. And she cleaned the air as she went, so yay, less pollution. Also, don't you think it had more speed thanks to the motor? I'd rather ride a vacuum than a broom any day of the week because there would not be a literal stick up your... Next up is her moment where she identified Danny immediately by gender and age. I mean, does her sense of smell give her super mind reading abilities into the identity of her target? That's pretty impressive, figuring out someone's age and gender from one sniff. One sniff. If she'd guessed her name, I'd honestly be more scared of her than Winifred and Sarah combined, because that's like an online stalker without the internet. Adding to that, I'd be more scared of her anyway, considering once she's got your scent, you're beyond screwed. You're not gonna lose her. It's not gonna happen unless you find a mud puddle and roll around in it to cover your smell. And wherever you go, whatever you do, she'll be right there waiting for you. That's some scary stuff to think about. She may not be intimidating like Winifred or a little creepy like Sarah, but she's clearly the one you have to watch. Third, we have the moment where we realize Mary is the one Winifred relies on. As she tries to remember her spell, it's Mary she turns to for help, even though Sarah had the answer. And after... I digress once more. And after, when she's grieving, she's got Mary by her side. Mary is a confidant, and honestly, that's awesome. She's second in command and the one who holds everything together. In that moment, you see it because Mary fusses over Winifred, trying to make her feel better, trying to assure her, and so on and so forth. This brings me to my final point about why Mary Sanderson is underrated. She's the glue holding her family together. Oh yeah, Winifred may be the head honcho, but it's Mary keeping this dysfunctional family from falling apart. She's the peacekeeper, the voice of reason, and the wall between Winifred and Sarah that prevents them from killing each other. Let's look at the sisters individually for a moment, and you'll see why it's Mary who keeps everyone in check. Winifred's bossy, overbearing, and has the shortest fuse of any person alive, witch or mortal. And I mean shorter than Bellatrix Lestrange's fuse, and she nearly killed her own allies over a fake sword of Gryffindor. Winifred's temper is a toxic bomb waiting to explode. Mary keeps her calm, helps her manage her anger, and keeps her from making stupid decisions. Well, except for the one that ultimately got them killed, but aside from that. Now take a look at Sarah. She's carefree, ditzy, reckless as heck, and has the attention span of a kitten on catnip for the first time. If she is left alone for too long, accidents will most likely occur. Mary is always there to keep her focused, in the moment, and quiet when necessary. Which is a lot. Alright, except for when she had the answer to their problem. That was a mistake, but we all make mistakes. Now, let's take Mary out of the picture for a minute. Mary's gone for an extended period of time, leaving Sarah and Winifred home alone. Sarah is being extra Sarah one day, and Winifred already woke up in a rotten mood. Sister or no sister, magic or no magic, there would be a fight in that house, because the Peacekeeper is nowhere to be seen. Winifred would either severely injure Sarah, Sarah would accidentally injure Winifred by throwing some sort of potion to defend herself, or both of them would end up killing each other. Let's be real about this. Their personalities clash far too much for them to survive a few days alone. Mary is the wall between them and the one that shuts them up and calms them down.
Think soothing thoughts. Rabbit bat, black death, mummy scorpion pie. Mother.
And that, my friends, is why Mary Sanderson is extremely important and severely underrated, because without her, the other two would surely die at each other's hands. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry it took so long to put it up. I had intended to have this up by Halloween last year, but it didn't happen because everything was going on. But if you guys did like this video, please remember to hit that like button, comment some of your favorite Mary Sanderson moments and reasons why you think she's underrated, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I know this is the first Hocus Pocus themed video I've done in a while, and I promise more on the way. I will eventually finish that book. You'll see why it's taking me so long in the review, other than my life is crazy. And I will be uploading my review on it sometime soon. So remember, vote, vote, vote on the poll. Please tell me what you want the channel to be named. Do you want it to stay Bellatrix Rock 16? Do you want it to be called the Fangirl Cave? Or do you want it to be called the Fourth Sanderson Sister? Please leave your comments down below. I will really, really, really appreciate the input. You've got till Saturday, April 13th, to watch the videos that are up right now that are not discussion videos before they are gone, and until Saturday, April 13th, to vote on the channel name that is the most important. Please, please, please vote. I love you guys. I'm so glad I'm back. I will be coming back next Saturday with a new video, and it's going to be Dark Shadows themed, so my Dark Shadows fans, hang in there. Your time is coming. I will see you guys later.